Great morning, everybody that is joining in. Welcome back to my channel. It's the Model Mother here, back with another video. We're going to talk about, it's Thursday, and we are actually going to go over goals and the pairs that I put in that video on Monday. I definitely had a video, and I want you guys to make sure that you are locking in, checking, press the button, subscribe, turn on that little notification bell so that you can see all the videos. 1 second. All the things that just broke in this room. Transparency. So here we go. All right. So make sure that you like all of that good stuff. We're definitely going to get into it. I'm trying to drink my coffee this morning, and I am, all the things that are going wrong are going wrong. So we are here. We are this Thursday. We definitely want to get into it. Let's go ahead and let's get this thing rolling. All right. So what we have here is, of course, we got gold, you guys. And so I don't know if you guys have watched the video. So of course, I was talking about this, and I knew I had put this up yesterday because I was kind of marking up this chart. So I'm going to take up all of these lovely. So my support and resistance is to the T, right? So let's talk about what we were trying gold to do. I talked about this. I said I want to go to actually buy. I didn't want it to sell because I knew that it was going to actually go up because the dollar was going to go down, right? So I said this. So everything was actually going GUEU, everything. So let's pay attention because we talked about all the pairs, all the major pairs, everything that goes on. Let's go ahead and let's do this real quick. I'm going to pull a Forex Factor, and I'm also going to pull a FinViz because these are, and I'm going to also pull up investing.com because these are the websites that actually work for me, and I could actually see what's going on in the world. Let's go to FinViz. FinViz is one of my favorites. So here we go. We have FinViz. It is up here. It's showing us what's actually going on. It's showing us immediate strength and weaknesses. It's not saying, it doesn't show us future. So we have to understand that this is real time. This is right at this moment. It's not going to show us what's going to go, what's going to happen ahead of time, right? It's not going to show in the future. So right now we look at NCD, Chef, Odd. They are very, they're weak right now, but they're in a sale mode. And as you can see, Euro USD, GU, Gold, AUSD, NZD USD. Of course, those three are in a consolidation. And the reason why I say they're in consolidation is because they don't have a true definite, except for NZD USD, it is definitely probably in a serious downtrend. Let's look and see. All right, send it up. So yeah, actually it definitely brought up and it's coming down. So right now the market is kind of just, it's really consolidating. It's making these little higher highs and lower lows. It's not really forming a trend like we wanted to do. So let's go back to XAU USD, right? Let's go back to gold. Let's see what goes. So this is what I was telling you. I said this on Monday. Let's go back to Monday, which was the 26th. So let's backtrack. I want us to actually go back and look at what happened on Sunday to now, where we are now, right? So let's go ahead and let's pull this up. Where is my Monday? Where is my Sunday? There we go. So this is what happened on Sunday when the market opened back up. And of course, we were looking for it to hit this area of demand. So I was looking for it to actually hit this area, and I was like, okay, I'm not going to hop into the trade because I know that, hey, it has definitely come here, and I know that this is my previous resistance. So what gold did was it hit here and it never really formed a trend. So it just kind of kept testing this resistance and the support and the resistance again. So on Monday at 9 a.m., or we could say 9:30, gold actually gave us a sale to the support and the demand. So it hit our 30-minute, it hit our hour, it hit our 4-hour, and it hit our daily. So that's letting me know that, oh man, if we hit this daily, something's about to happen. Something's about to reverse. I don't know what's going on. I just know that gold is about to do something significant, right? So after this sale, if you would have caught this sale, it would have been at 9:30 all the way up until 12:30. So it definitely did a nice drop. Which was great if you were scalping this. Now, me personally, I would have probably gotten into was it would have broke this, but I don't really know, right? Because I know that it came here. So I'm knowing that, hey, if it does continue to go on, it could potentially come back to that area. So as it continues, so we keep going and we keep going. And so we're not really forming the thing. I need gold to break. Like when I say break and retest, because gold definitely is, you can scalp it, you can hold it, you can do whatever, but I'm not a scalper when it comes to gold. I like to get in, I'm the 15-minute, 30-minute girl, right? So I'm getting in it, I'm watching it, I'm looking on the hour, I'm looking on the 4-hour, I'm looking on the 5-minute, I'm seeing what I can do, but I'm going to get in between that 15-minute and 30-minute chart. Like that's just what I'm going to do. Like that perfect what I'm going to do. So I'm knowing that this gold line, we talked about this. I said, this gold line, this gold resistance, I needed to actually break that resistance because I wanted to break that resistance in order for me to take it for the buy, right? If it doesn't break this resistance, then it's going to continue to come back and for this sale. Right? This is what I said on Monday. And so, as of course, it never really came back up there, just came right back here, came right back up top, gave us a fractal, knowing that, hey, fractals are letting me know I got to sell, I got to buy, I've reached this high. So don't continue into this, go continue this trend. So once I got a fractal, got another fractal, it definitely gave us a sale all the way back down to our daily. This is it. So now we're talking about Wednesday. So Wednesday, so let's look at what we got. We got a lot of, I don't like candles like this. So this is how I can tell the momentum of my candles is that I actually go and put my Hakadashis on. So these candles right here were the momentum candles because anytime that you see flat tops or flat bottoms, you got some great momentum. This is the way, like when gold hit this resistance and hit again, look at the candles. There is no true momentum. And I would not have gotten to this trade because the candles are not really giving downtrend. They're not giving downtrend at all. Like it's not giving. It's giving, I don't know what I want to do. Right? That's what it's giving, y'all. For these new generations, that's what y'all say. It's giving not a downtrend. So that's exactly what it was doing. It's not giving what I need. It's not creating any lower lows. Like, even though it broke this low, but like, look at the candles. Like, these are very weak candles. And I don't like no weak candles. I need my candles to be strong and big and engulfing, and I need flat tops or I need flat bottoms. So once it hit this daily zone, I was like, what you gonna do, go? What you gonna do? Are you going to buy? Because I think you're going to buy because we already know that when any candle or anything hits the daily, what we got? A reversal. We got a reversal. We gonna reverse on you. We gonna do what we do, and that's what we gonna do. And of course, I was looking at the dollar and I was like, dollar is going down. Dollar is hitting resistance. Dollar is like, oh yeah, I don't think I can go any further for the SPY. So I think I'm going to sell. And we already know that whatever the dollar is doing, gold is going to do the opposite. That's a given. We already know it definitely correlates in a negatively. So up, down. That's how I look at it. So I'm actually waiting for the dollar to come down some more so I can see about this trade. So what does gold do? Gold hits that daily and it hits that daily again. So it's like, I think I've got something. So I'm knowing where my candles have been. They've been here, they've been here, they've been here, they've been here, they've been here. So guess what I needed to do? I need them to actually come back and break this. And that's what it did. So look at these candles. They are flat bottom, flat bottom, flat bottom, flat bottom, flat. Oh, this is giving uptrend. This is giving uptrend. Yep. This is giving uptrend, a lot of uptrend. So this is what I was actually waiting on gold to do. It's giving a lot of pips, a lot of points. It's giving. All right, you guys, I had to do a little switcheroo. We were talking about, this is what we were discussing. We were looking at gold. And so what I was saying is I'm needing to give uptrend. Like this is giving uptrend. This is giving momentum. This is giving flat bottoms. This is something that we definitely want. This is something that we definitely have to have. It's that, hey man, look, I need to have momentum when I'm going. I definitely need to have more momentum, because what I was doing was I'm not having any momentum over here, because it's just kind of, it's kind of going up and down. Whenever that you want to check to see, hey, the momentum of your trades, you definitely need to turn on your Hakanashi candles, because this is going to actually help you look at the candles a little bit better. Because when you have on your regular candles, you can still see the reversals, because with the Hakanashi, sometimes you can't really identify the reversals, but you definitely can with these regular candles. So what I did is that I actually waited for gold, and I actually got in around here. So the thing that I love about it is that I do a 30-minute chart. And so the 30-minute, I bypass all of that dog and pony show. And so I knew that it had to come back here. And so it definitely gave up a breakthrough, a retest, a go. It pulled back. Once I got this candle, and so I know that there's 2 candles to this 1 candle. And this is what I saw. Because on the 15-minute, look at the type of, what are you doing? So once I saw that this candle was breaking through this area, I know that I have to have a team, because this is what's important. I have a high, I have another high. So now I'm breaking a higher high, and that is constitutes for a trend. And so when it broke that higher high, I knew that, hey, it had to come to an area, it had to pull back. And once I had this candle in the 15-minute, I now know I got something going on. And so once it broke there, it got 1, I got 2, I got 3. I got 3 candles. And so once I looked at that, I said, man, let me turn these Hakanashi candles. Let's see what's going on. And of course, what did it do? It gave me very much so momentum. And that's just what it is. So once it came to this particular resistance, I'm already knowing that I need to get out of trade. And furthermore, look at what it's sitting at. My 800, it was sitting there, and I had a cross on my 50 and my 200, and then my 10 is, all of it is spread apart. So that also indicated to me that this is going to be an uptrend, and it's giving very much uptrend. So I am so excited about this. I definitely went back and I backtracked. And this is very important when you're looking at a trade and how you can execute that trade every day, right? You can kind of backtrack and you can kind of go, okay, this is what happened on Monday. This is what happened Tuesday. This happens Wednesday. So when people tell you that you need to trade 10 other pairs and you need to look at all these different pairs, they really don't know what they're talking about. Because really, I just focus on gold. And so when I focus on that pair, I'm able to see that pair move day in, and day out. And so technically, this pair really moved 3 times this week, right? It moved on Sunday, gave us a crazy candle, and then again it moved on Monday, and now it moved on Wednesday. So you had 3 opportunities to execute that trade, and technically we have to understand that those 3 days could have gave you an amazing breakout. So we want to make sure that we understand that when we are actually taking these trades and we're looking at this, that we are studying these pairs. We have to look at where the dollar is doing. We have to look at, okay, what pairs correlate? Are the Australian dollar? It correlates with gold. So we have to understand if we want to trade gold, we got to know what gold is doing. We have to know what the dollar is doing. We have to know what the Australian dollar is doing. We have to know what are they talking about? Is gold plummeting? Is gold going up? All these things have a factor into them to actually understand how you can execute your trade. So, one thing that I do when I teach is like I teach very simple stuff, right? So I don't need a lot of a lot of things, but the simplicity is very much so. It's like, hey, I can show you how to get in and I can show you how to get out, because that is the main thing, especially when we're looking at all these other pairs. So let's look at GU real quick, because I think my chat is going off. Something is my chat is like going off right now. Somebody said GU and GJ are going crazy. and you get time. So look at where GU is headed, and you got that 800 sitting there on the 15-minute, but look at where it's going to go to up here. So this is what they're trying to see, if it's going to actually come to this area. Yeah, but it has to break through this area first. This is GU, you guys. This is GU. So I'm definitely going to let it break, because it's going to be sitting at a high. Yeah, man. Yeah, so it's definitely going to be sitting there. I see everybody. Yeah. I think they're talking about GJ. And so when you definitely are part of my, like classes, we definitely have we are looking at we are definitely looking at like trades. So we're in the New York session series in the New York session. And so we are definitely getting ready to they're posting trades all in our chat right now. And so we are definitely going to continue to, I'm looking at GU, they're looking at GJ right now, GP, JPY. So let's look at it. So I want y'all to hear a call. We're going to hear something real quick. I'm just getting it. I'm going to put y'all on speaker so y'all can hear the amazing stuff that we're doing right now. It's crazy.
Hey, girl.
Girl, y'all get that money, huh?
And it last night, and I got out of it this morning because I was like, oh, it don't look like it's doing too much. And but then I got in it again because it started moving. And then I was like, oh, and I had went to the higher time frame, and I was like, oh, okay. So it was hitting the 200, or it was hitting the 10. It was hitting something on the higher time frame. And I was like, oh, okay. I'm gonna get in it. But then I went straight in the drawdown. I was like, oh Lord, just did a big old retest. I was like, oh Lord. But on my lower time frame, I still had all my confirmations. I was like, it's gonna move. I'm sitting there praying. I'm like, God, please let it move. It was going lower and lower. And then it went up, but it didn't break. And I was like, okay, should I get out? But I'm still negative. Girl, that thing started pushing through. I was like, thank you. I had two what you call it in there. I was like, oh,
two positions.
Yeah, I was like, oh no. As soon as it hit, I closed down one position. I was like, okay, it's still moving. I'm gonna let that other position just ride.
Just ride it on out. Ooh, like you gotta close that one position out. Okay, what's going on? You gotta close it.
So I was like, okay, I made my goal in the one position. This would be like icing on the cake.
So you made your goal for you done for the week. Well, today's Thursday, so it doesn't matter. Oh man, that's crazy. Yeah, I saw y'all in the chat going off, and I was sitting here doing I was doing a video, and so I was like, oh, let me call her and let me see what they doing, because I looked at GU and G. I said, oh yeah, because I saw the 200 on GU on the 15-minute, and I said, oh, if it break that, I'm not the 200, I'm sorry, the 800. I said, if it break that 800 high, ooh, it's gonna go up there. I may have to get some of this money. I don't even trade GU, but I was like, I gotta get some of this GU money. But I was watching, I was just looking at it, and I was like, ooh, let me go in and let me see what's going on over here. Let's see what's going on. But yeah, so I was like, let me call her and mess with her. Hopefully she not in the trade real quick. She probably can answer the phone. Yes,
definitely in drawdown. I was like, oh my gosh. And I know normally, I don't get in, but it was like right there, and I was like, it's gonna break, because I had peace. I didn't have a lot of peace, but I had peace. I was like, it's gonna break.
Yeah.
And then, girl, don't you know that thing started turning around? I said, okay, so hopefully it's not a reversal, and it's just a retest.
It's a retest.
It kept going down.
Like, Lord, don't do it to me. Please turn this around so I can close this trade out. Lord have mercy. That's so funny. But yeah, I was just calling to mess with you real quick. I said, at least she getting that money. Look, I got gold on yesterday. So, when it shot up. So yeah. Look,
I need to start trading gold. And I'm just
girl, no. Don't come over here. Look, you are good. Don't you mess that up. Don't you mess your flow up, because you'll come over there and mess with gold and wipe your whole account out. Talk about, so where I told you, no, don't play nothing on me. No, you not.
You're like, June, you gotta send me some of that gold money, girl. Account done.
Oh my goodness. I know I was making you laugh. I said, let me call. I said, they is getting all this money right now this morning. But yeah, that's what I was just calling to mess with you. But I'm gonna call you probably tomorrow or this evening, kind of just check in, because I got some stuff, and I got everything situated, and I'm we gonna sit down. I mean, not sit down, but we're gonna talk before, of course, then. But I'm gonna show you, what I got, and what I found. Girl, some amazing information about, girl, it's crazy. I'm gonna show you. I was this girl was talking about credit credit and stuff, and she was sending me some information about how you can take payments and everything, and it's like you don't even but I'm gonna tell you about it. Like okay. It's crazy. Anyway, so it's good stuff. Yeah, good stuff. But yeah, I said, let me call and mess with them real quick, get all that GU and GJ money over there. All right, then.
Because I was going to do the Telegram and stuff this weekend.
Okay.
So yeah, so
we'll get together.
Let me know. Okay.
All right, then. You have a good one. All right.
All right, too.
Bye. Transparency, authenticity, and we are definitely getting it, y'all. Like, that was one of my girls. Like, she is a GUGJ. That's all she trades, and they was getting money this morning. So we definitely keep each other, we hold each other accountable all the time. And this is what it's about. Like, it's really truly about making sure that you are having a team around you. And I think it's very important to have people that hold you accountable and you can actually, execute these trades successfully. And I think it's important to be a part of a group that isn't like you can touch these people, right? So I'm accessible and I don't have a big group of people that I teach. And I think that's very important because when you don't have a big group of people, you're able to have very personal sessions and you're able to have these one-on-ones. And I think it's important to have that when you are actually doing these things because it helps your people that are trying to actually grow and you're investing in them and they're investing in them and you also invest in yourself. So I think it's very important to definitely have these type of calls and just important to do this because I was excited, like she getting his money out this morning. And so we got gold yesterday. I traded gold 3 times this week, or twice this week. And I think she traded GU, I want to say twice this week. So definitely want you guys to hear that call because it is important to hear genuine, authentic, genuine authenticity, transparency, all of the things that really, instead of just having somebody record sessions and you get a recording, you're actually sitting down with someone, you're actually having a Zoom call, you're actually hands-on with the training because that's very important. And to have somebody that you can call on and you can have a conversation with about what you're doing because this is a skill set and you want to learn and I'm here to teach and all the great things that I have. So definitely this is the New York session. I'm done trading. I don't have anything to look at. I think I might look at some markups and I definitely would do a what the market's going to look like next week because next week is the first of the week of October. We are going into the next 90 days. I'm excited about everything. I hope that you guys are able to, subscribe because the recap is important. Like we talked about this Monday. We talked about it on the other day. I had a class on it and now we're here Thursday, just letting you know how the classes go and letting you know how the trades move throughout the week. So yeah, you guys for like that button and definitely it's not about how you start, it's always about how you finish. This is the Mother and I am signing out. Have a great one.